Hello there. Michael Gove has turned down the offer of replacing Dominic Raab as Brexit Secretary, but has expressed his full support in the PM and said he will help her get a good withdrawal deal. The Environment Secretary has helped to stem the flow of exiting ministers by saying he will stay on in government to help the PM secure a good Brexit deal. When asked if he had confidence in Theresa May, he said, "I absolutely do," and went on to say, "I think it's absolutely vital that we focus on getting the right deal in the future and making sure that in the areas that matter so much to the British people, we can get a good outcome." What exactly he meant by the areas that matter so much to the British people and getting the right deal in the future is a little unclear, as we've surely got 585 pages of documentation that show the UK will be locked into the EU as a slave colony until the bloc lets us go. And to help Theresa May further, 3 other ministers, Liam Fox, Penny Mordaunt and Andrea Leadsom, are also said to have come to some sort of collective decision to stay on in government, but how long that will last is anyone's guess. I think the idea is that they will put this forward as them trying to change things from the inside and maybe try to get the PM to change course and go back to Brussels. But the latest news from the EU is that they are not up for any more talks. That's it. However, in an interview earlier today, the former Brexit Secretary, David Davis, said that negotiations could still be left open. He also said that the UK had been too ready to offer concessions instead of standing firm. He referred to Mrs May's proposals as dreadful and that they wouldn't fly by any measure. "It is not a deal we should accept," he said, and talking about keeping talks going, he went on to say, "It will get to a point, I am quite sure, when it will be very tense and people will be very nervous about the way the negotiations go. But European negotiations are never over until they are concluded." And for those watching the numbers, 23 Tory MPs are known to have submitted their letters of no confidence in Theresa May to the chairman of the 1922 committee, making the prospect of a vote of no confidence in their leader more likely. And the fact that Tory whips have been called into Westminster has fuelled speculation that this is imminent. However, once there are 48 letters, there still has to be the vote itself. And the odds are on her winning that vote, which would then, under Tory party rules, give her a clear 12-month period to do as she wished without challenge. William Hill has put these odds at 2 to 5 that she will come out on top and has reopened the book on which year she will leave office. The market is very volatile, but the odds have done a complete U-turn and now suggest that Theresa May could well weather the storm, said William Hill spokesman Rupert Adams. The Remainers are of course saying that we must either return to the EU fold or have what they keep calling a people's vote to sort all this out. But as former Brexit Minister Steve Baker said on BBC Politics Live today, it took them a year to get the last referendum legislation through and there is no time left for that. And Joe Coburn, the presenter, pointed out that without a PM to back it up there would be no referendum anyway. But there is a legal case that the ECJ will soon be ruling on, and that is whether the UK can rescind Article 50. But the government is battling hard to keep the case out of the European courts, claiming that as the government has said the UK is leaving the EU, then it would be a purely hypothetical exercise. But one of the lawyers behind the case, Joe Lyon Moorham QC, says that Parliament needs to know that it could make the decision to revoke the Article 50 notification if politicians thought it in the national interest. I've got to be honest here. I'm not sure how people would take a situation where a Remain-dominated establishment that did not like what the people wanted, that has continually done everything in its power to frustrate democracy to the point that it has destabilised the country, then turns around to the people and uses a legal artifice to declare that the people's will counts for nothing, and then also tries to pin the blame on the people's inability to understand the complexities of the situation. At that point, democracy dies. And what do these experts expect the people to do? roll over and accept it and just go on about their insignificant little lives? The patience of the silent majority is wearing too thin for that attitude. I just hope that the backlash is purely democratic, but swift and hard at the next election. So please let us all know what you think by leaving a comment below, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.